welcome back, guys. I'm going to do a quick video today about 5 things we liked about this whole experience of starting an off-grid homestead, and 5 things we don't like. We're going to start off with the 5 things we do not like.
Number 1, living in the camper.
This is Crystal's and the kids.
Yeah, maybe if we didn't have 2 teenagers, it would have been different. But this is 4 grown-sized people in a camper with animals. Also, it's just a lot. Maybe if it had just been for a month or 2, but 6 months is too much.
Or maybe if you had small children, it would work a lot better. That's another. I mean, if for us, our kids are they're adults.
It was a big adjustment.
They're
we
adults.
went from a big house to a tiny camper. It's hard. It was a big adjustment.
It was. Number 2 wasn't
also
really
from me.
Yeah, it wasn't really a problem for me.
Bugs. Lots of bugs I have never been exposed to were here this summer.
Yeah, there's all seasons kinds of bugs too.
In Alaska, we just got used to there not being that many bugs.
Yeah.
There were mosquitoes and like no-see-ums, but maybe a couple of kinds of spiders.
Yeah, I think here
but nothing
there's
crazy.
Black flies,
Deer flies. Those
mosquitoes,
the Asian
beetles. They were in the fall. That was fall, and they came by the thousands.
They were very invasive.
Yeah. So, and too, we got to think we come into the woods
and
disrupted
their habitat.
The habitat. I mean, we cleared almost 2 acres of land here. Before it was just woods. Number 3, the cost of working with raw land. So we have almost 27 acres of raw land, and we, like I said, we had to come in, we had to do
We had
everything.
to have a driveway put in, we had to have land cleared, a well.
Yeah.
We had to have we're going to have possibly septic.
Yeah. So
it's just been a lot.
That was a shock.
Expensive.
I mean, that was a little bit of a sticker shock, but I mean, it's the price you pay to do life this way. I mean, but we're adapting and going along with it. Number 4 is finding the right way to utilize
our power sources.
Like during the summer, we were running a generator and a solar generator. Well, right there, closer to end of the summer, we actually learned
we had a
better
pretty good
way.
method.
Yes.
Of making everything work.
Because like we're new to this, so we actually by the end of the summer we had a good method on our power situation and a good system on how if there's not enough sun, how do we charge the solar generator to run. Right there at the end, we went where we didn't hardly run the generator maybe once or twice a day.
Yeah, just for a short period of time.
When we first got here,
that
was poor generator
24/7.
was running all the time.
Yep.
And the fifth and final thing that we don't like is trying to work full time
and make as much progress with the homestead as we would like. It's hard. Yeah. You go to work and it's dark. You come home and it's dark, and then with us not living on the property right now, it just makes it 10 times harder.
And if you don't know the reason why we're not on the property, I do have a video back that gives why we had to come down. But yeah, now we're going to get to the 5 things that we like.
So one of my favorite things about this journey so far has really been the privacy. We've never really lived anywhere where we've had this kind of privacy. And I'll turn you around here and show you. I mean, if somebody's going down the road that leads to our house, they'd never have any idea what's going on back here. So you're looking, that's our property back there. You really can't see much of anything. You really have to come quite a ways up our driveway to see anything. You're just starting to see the first little outline of the house here. And this kind of brings me to the second thing that we really love, and that's the quiet, the peace. It's so peaceful. If you listen, you really don't hear anything except for maybe some wind, some birds, and it's great. It's so peaceful.
Another thing that we enjoyed about this journey so far is the actual working the land, clearing it. That's been a joy. I mean, building.
And because we haven't been able to spend that much time outside from where we moved to, it just rained so much. And
so working the land is going to be another thing that we're going to really enjoy and like. That we're going to enjoy, or that we like about this process so far. It's just being off grid. We're not worried about the power going out. I mean, we got to do that ourselves. We have a well, we have a way to get rid of our garbage. We don't have to worry about that extra bill or bills that you would if you were on grid. That's something that we enjoyed. There was a couple times this summer that the town that we're close to, or our neighbors that's on grid, they lost power.
We had no idea.
We had no idea. We had power. We went to work and people thought, hey, did y'all lose power? I thought, no, we're off grid. So that's another thing that is pretty awesome about living off grid. And the last thing that we can say is what we enjoy about this process so far is the blank canvas.
We can do whatever we want.
Anywhere we want to put something, we can put it. We can have the outbuildings, the woodshed, the house, anywhere that we want to have it. We don't have to have a building or a structure somewhere where we don't want it.
We don't have to worry about tearing anything down or moving it.
No, it's completely raw. There was nothing on here. There is a surprise later that we might show. Probably have to be in the fall.
Yeah.
Probably had to be in the fall.
Or summer.
Well, summer.
Something pretty cool we found on our property.
Yeah. And there's a deep history of this property too that we will share later.
Yeah, we're still learning too. We're still learning a lot about the history of this place.
So yeah, guys, that's what we dislike and that's what we like. So if you enjoy this video and our journey, hit that like and subscribe button and follow along while we go on it. There's a lot more projects ahead and a lot more adventures.
See you next time.
See you next time.